Hi, welcome again to the second part of week 13. I just want to spend a few minutes. I doubt it will really take more than 6-7 minutes, maximum 10 minutes, to make sure that those of you who are not able to follow the details, I tried to work out most of the details over here. So the way to solve the problem is very simply the following. Remember, the beginning is y is equal to c plus I plus g plus x minus m. We are given that c is 30 plus 0.8 y sub d. But also we know that y sub d is an identity. It is equal to y minus t. We are also given that t is minus 50 plus 0.25y. So what you do then, you substitute for this y minus this. That's to say it will be c is equal to 30 plus 0.8 into y plus 50 minus 0.25y. Once you do that and do these very simple expansion, you wind up with c is equal to 70 plus 0.6y. Because you see, we have a y over here, so we want all the expressions over here also to be in terms of y. So c right now is in terms of y. The investment function was given, and again it's in terms of y and r, the interest rate. So it's 95.6 plus 0.1y minus 400r. G, remember, was an exogenous variable. It's given to be 155. X was another exogenous variable, and it's given to be 24.4. M, we know the expression for m, and again it is 5 plus 0.02y. So to get all of this expression then, all what we have to do is add this c plus I plus g plus x minus m. If we add all of these together, we will wind up with this. Y is equal to 340 plus 0.68y minus 400r. Now, if we put all the y's on one side, that's to say, it will be y minus 0.68 is equal to this. It will be 0.32 is equal to this. So y, therefore, is equal to 1062.5 minus 1250r. What is this now? That's the IS, that's all there is to it. This is the lower IS sub O. The LM expression right now is even simpler, because remember, we know the demand for money. This is M sub D, but M sub D, the demand for money, is equal to the supply for money, right? And we are given that the supply for money was 248.75, so 248.75 is equal to 100 plus 0.15y minus 500r. We put all the y's on one side, so it becomes 0.15y is equal to 138.75 minus 500. If we express them in terms of y instead of 0.15y, then it becomes y is equal to 925 plus 333.33r. So this is the LM. So what do we have right now? We've calculated this IS and this LM. How do we solve simultaneous equations? We set them equal to each other because we'll find out where they intersect, right? So we said this is equal to this, and once you do that, you find out that y is going to be 1025, and the interest rate is going to be 3. That's the equilibrium. That's it, the domestic equilibrium. Now we want to find out the effect on the balance of payment. We know we were given that F is equal to negative 2.4 plus 60 times R. But we know how much is R. R is 0.03, right? So 0.03 times 60 minus this, it becomes a negative 0.6. B is equal to F, which is a negative 0.6, plus X minus M. What is the minus M? It's minus 5 minus 0.02Y. How much is Y? Y is 1025. So B is going to be a negative 1.7. But it's the next step that is even more important for us. Notice, in the next step we're saying, what if somebody, as we have said before, told us that full employment is 1050? If full employment is 1050 and we decided as the planners that we want the balance to be equal to zero, the balance of payment. If the balance of payment is equal to zero and we know that F is 1.6, it means that we're going to find out that R is 0.666. So, because we know over here the Y, right? We go ahead and we plug the Y, and then we'll find out that the R is going to have to be 0.66. Once we find out that the R is 0.66, right now it becomes very simple to go ahead and calculate the LM. Because the LM, remember what it is? It's this expression, right? Right now this becomes the unknown, so I want to find out what's the new money supply. All what I have to do right now, I know the new R is 0.066, I know Y is 1050, so I plug in the Y 1050 and the R 0.066 into this expression, and I find out that money, the demand for money is going to be 234. What does it mean if the demand for money is 234? It means that money supply is 234. But if money supply is 234, it used to be 248, it means that money supply has declined by 14.5, right? Now, if it has declined by 14.5, it means that LM has shifted upward. Notice, LM has shifted upward by that sum of money, right? So right now, what do I have? I have this, so I've got to right now to find out the new IS. The new IS, again, is really relatively simple right now, because I know Y is 1050, then I will put it here. So this is going to be 1050. So 1050 is going to be equal to X minus 1250R. What is the R? The R is 0.06, right? So therefore the X is 1133. But if the X is 1133 and it used to be 1062, it means that I have increased it by 71. What is it that has increased by 71? It's G. So notice then, in order to get this, I'm going to have to follow an expansionary fiscal policy of plus 71, a contractionary monetary policy of a minus 14.55, and I come over here, which is the state of bliss. Okay, I hope that this was helpful. So thank you and bye-bye.